the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the visiting team and these guys defending their home turf. On the Nighthawks sideline, here's a look at their head coach. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. And standing in their way, the Black Knights and their head coach. Her side also coming off the bye week, so even footing for both squads here. From the booth alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. Steering the ship, already in charge in just his first season, their rookie signal caller from the Ohio State University.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set. 45. White. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. His first pass falls incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face second down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Down. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. First time this game they've looked to him, and now they're staring at 4th and long. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Here comes the Black Knights punt team. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Go. 19, charge, go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one does not go far. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt. That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's go now.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. It is cut left side. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Looking in the air here. Setting up the screen. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Completed over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
The tight end in motion now. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Nighthawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Nighthawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Black Knights, nothing.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Black Knights and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Cut.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Make it an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Ready.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
48-yard line.
Down. Set.
I'll throw it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
First down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Ready.
On second down, it's Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Let's go. 50. Green. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Vacates quickly left side. Throw left side, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means first down.
That's another Columbus first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel.
Okay,
they know where
ready?
they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Brooks fields the pitch. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Still a one-possession game in the early stages. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're advancing it well as they
45,
face second down.
Cut.
They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Red. 38.
Air it out on 3rd. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Brown with a return here. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that, right near the 25-yard line. The Nighthawks and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we could call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far. This offense making its way back out now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. Set, go.
They're going play action. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down from the 42.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. He dodged the tackle, and they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards, and that gives him the first.
Columbus, first down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Down. Hut.
Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Complete to number 81.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Brings up 3rd
Come on,
and
set. Right. 95.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's got a man left. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set, hut. 52 blue. Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Set, ready. Ready.
He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 3 now.
brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
At the 14-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
45. What? Cut.
3rd down from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. They'll throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Here we go.
Here's Brooks. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Black Knights take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Brown with a return here. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The offense getting set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. That's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
That'll be the first and more. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Black Knights and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's 3rd and 4, but not just yet. Only 2 minutes to go in our first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Ready. Set, cut.
Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Come on, set. Yellow, cut.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
And they make the stop, I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The offense headed back to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second.
It's a loss of a yard.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Come on, come on.
They'll run again with Brown. And this gets them well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First down, play action. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
He'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Let's go now. Extra target, extra target.
They'll throw. Third and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. First and 10 from the 43.
A gain of 16 yards.
Throwing from the gun. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing again on second and 10. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Buying some time right. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. The Nighthawks flying out their punt team. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He has it at the 13. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Design quarterback run here. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Offense to the line. Here we go. Lone back gets the handoff. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
All in left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Throwing from the gun here. Headed out right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Black Knights take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now.
Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives them a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Red 30.
Hands off here for Brooks. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Complete left side, just as long. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Come on, set. 33, yellow, set.
He's going to throw this one. Escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
Oh, that's just such a tough play right there, Kate, because if you dive head first, you likely get that first down. Remember, once you start your slide, that's where they mark the ball. In this case, it's short.
Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Here we go, here we go. Black 40. Ready?
Quick pass left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
Ready.
They go play action on 1st down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
For number 81, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set, cut.
They'll go play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Down. 50, green. Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3. Back out runs their offense. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock, as safety really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. Dive play straight ahead. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
13 yards.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Motioning the tight end left.
Panther 50, Panther 60. Ready?
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he had a ton of yards. Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
He rolls to his right. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And they're going to have a first down now.
First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. And an Anchorage first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Rolling out to his left. Able to get it to Franklin. And he's brought down after a short gain.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Nighthawks take a lead just before the end of the third.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Nighthawks take a 4-point lead.
14. Black Knights 10.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Set.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. He's got room to roam. He cuts it to the right. It's a foot race. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Black Knights take the lead as Todd runs out here in the third. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Black Knights push their lead to 3. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Returning it from the 4. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. This offense getting all set for this series. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Come on, set, ready.
Now here he goes on the boot. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 76.
Back-to-back carries here. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, Austin.
So they'll decline this and take the result. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Go! Cowboy 80, go!
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it down from 37.
Go! 70 Lions!
On first down, they'll run. Ran their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They give on second. It's Brown. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Get it! Mikey, hey,
To the air on third and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays, both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. And this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too. Yeah. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play. Kate, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
Now outruns their offense to take over. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Buying some time left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up first down.
At the 47-yard line.
ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He beams one, deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2 Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up fourth down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
They're out now, ready to punt it. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. This offense ready to get going again now. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here.
Ready, set.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60.
Plowing up the middle. 80 powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing now off the play action. Hits him on the out route. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
They'll try it right with Brown. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. Back to throw. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. And the Black Knights take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Black Knights and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Ready, break.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
Let's go now. 50, green.
Back to the well again. And second down only works out for a yard. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Down. Yellow, 43. Set.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Black, 95.
This time it's a passing play. Chased out to his right. Finds his man over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Columbus. Black Knights only up by a few. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go. 52, ready.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's brought down at the line.
To number 80.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set. Red, 38.
Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
6-yard loss.
And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here comes their offense out again. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. Count the 60. Count the 60. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Shovel pass complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you've got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. And an Anchorage first down.
He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line. To throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down.
Sticking to the air here. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a new set of downs.
4 yards. First down, Nighthawks.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found